Hi everybody, welcome to EduTap and also welcome to the ARD Current Affairs series that goes on for the NABARD Grade A 2026 examination. And in this particular video, we are going to look at whatever the news that were there in the February month and important from your NABARD Grade examination point of view, all those current affairs of February in this single video and how these particular news they are going to help you. First of all, directly with the MCQs that can be asked in the examination. Apart from that, you can utilize these information in a descriptive answer writing and ultimately, just to have a generic idea that what is the development that is currently going on ARD sector, that helps us to build an interest in this particular sector. Such news we have come up with. All right, so in this particular one video, you're going to get everything. But before starting, here's an announcement for all the aspirants who are preparing for NABARD grade examination. We have made this e-guidebook free of cost, especially for the aspirants who would want to go for self preparation. Here first we have added previous year questions to let you understand that what type of questions and what is the difficulty level of questions that are asked in exam. Secondly, we have added the syllabus that would help you to decide that okay, these are the topics that I have to do for the exam, because from here the maximum chances of questions, there are more chances that questions will come from it. And finally, we have given some strategy that you can follow on your own, especially if you're going for self preparation, to give you the right direction that is needed to clear this examination. All right, so you can download this e-guidebook that is free of cost, present in the description box below. Okay, now let's just start off with the video. All right.
Hi everybody, welcome to EduTap and also welcome to the ARD Current Affairs series going on for the NABARD Grade A 2026 exam. And also if you're preparing for any other agriculture related exam, these current affairs will help you in them, alright? So the four news that we have picked up for today, first is your any race जो आपके नॉर्थ ईस्ट की जो रीजन एग्रीकल्चर कमोडिटी पोर्टल है उसको स्ट्रेंथन किया गया है टू लिंक इट टू द मेन स्ट्रीम इंडिया. For that, portal has been established. We will talk about it. Second, Rajasthan tops India's wool production in financial year 24. There is some rankings state-wise and some percentage that is given for the wool sector in India. So becomes important ranking, and these things are already important, right? Then your KVIC expands financial and market support for Khadi Institute and artisans. So basically, there was a news talking about the functioning and the work of KVIC. We are going to look at that. And finally, a digital portal has been launched for the cultivated medicinal plants, where now the farmers who cultivate or grow these medicinal plants, they can easily get certification of origin. Means not easily, but yes, it will be like paper free work that will be there. Okay, so what is it important? All these things we are going to look at one by one, starting off with the northeastern region agri commodity e-connect portal. It looks something like this, and as you can read here, it's been written connecting buyers and sellers in a single platform. They go in similar concept. We already have e-NAM, right? A lot of you must be knowing e is your electronic, NAM is National Agriculture Market, right? Where the all the government mandis which exist, those are being, you can say in a digital platform is provided to them, so that all the buyer sellers throughout across India, they can be connected with each other, right? But what was the problem that in northeastern region these government APMCs जो थी या government mandis थी, though were not such prevalent. And we also know that एक institutional gap exists between the northeast country as of now and the mainstream India, right? So to reduce this gap and for the northeastern farmers, and please mind whenever I say I northeastern, I'm also including Sikkim over there. Northeastern region, the farmers, the FPOs, SHGs, the self-help groups, whichever that exist, to connect them to across the buyers across India, this particular platform has been established. Okay, so to divide this institutional gap, I'm sorry, to reduce this institutional gap, the step has been taken. Okay, promotes digital market access, ठीक है, throughout the country. Direct buyer seller linkage है, which reduce the intermediaries. Then market preparedness for the northeastern farmers, ठीक है. तो इस चीजों के लिए ये पर्टिकुलर पोर्टल बना गया है. ठीक है, तो सिमिलर टू ई नाम वाला काम है. व्हाट्स द डिफरेंस बेसिकली इन ई नाम? जो आपकी एपीएमसी एग्जिस्ट करती थी, दोज वर डिजिटलाइज, बट द नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न रीजन डिड नॉट हैव दोज मच ऑफ एपीएमसीज, राइट? So those farmers need to be connected to the buyers and sellers, and for them this particular platform has been made. ठीक है, why this is important? Because it gives the free will and that um, uh, decision taking power for the farm to the farmer, that to whom they want to sell. Because currently the farmers go to the nearby market space, right, to sell at whatever amount that they're getting for it, right? But when there is a digital space, when there are more and more buyers and sellers, right? The farmers can get the right amount that the produce actually deserve, ठीक है? And वहाँ पे sellers buyers का भी है that buyers have multiple options from where they can buy, right? तो उनको भी restrictions नहीं होता है. That was your first news. Second is your जो KVIC है, Khadi and Village Industrial Commission, what its role is, ठीक है? तो basically what is this? First of all, KVIC. KVIC is that institute which falls under the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Ministry of MSME के अंदर आती है. And its aim is to, develop the institutional framework of the खादी सेक्टर इन इंडिया, ठीक है? एंड नॉट ओनली दैट, इवन द मार्केट स्पेस ऑल्सो, ठीक है? तो नॉट ओनली वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट प्रोवाइडिंग देम अ प्रॉपर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर स्पेस वेयर दे कैन मेक देयर प्रोड्यूस, बट ऑल्सो टू स्ट्रेंथन मार्केट लिंकेज, ब्रांड प्रमोशन एंड इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ खादी प्रोडक्ट्स विद ई कॉमर्स प्लेटफॉर्म. नाउ नॉट ओनली this institute has, created a market space, but have also made an online portal from where the from where the people can buy products, right? And this will help lots and lots of artisans who are engaged in this particular sector. Artisans are who are making stuff, those are the artisans, ठीक है? Simple as that. अब जैसे for we have e-commerce platform like Amazon, right? Flipkart. Similar to that, we have of Khadi KVIC also, where you can go and purchase the Khadi products, ठीक है? And where is the headquarter of this? Mumbai, Maharashtra में. मुंबई में क्या है? KVIC का headquarter है, ठीक है? Sometime like headquarters and these stuffs are also asked in the exam. Now there are certain schemes that are run by KVIC to promote this sector. In exam schemes can be asked, ठीक है? जैसे आपकी modified market development assistance schemes है, which talks about जो भी sales output है, जो means जो physical stores है, right? जो sales output है, to make it more modernized and computerized, means if billing is being done, that is through the digital paperwork, right? Means digital work, right? Modernization means making those outlets look more beautiful, right? So that it becomes attractive. टेक्नोलॉजी अपग्रेडेशन के बारे में बात करना. देन इंटरेस्ट सब्सिडी एलिजिबिलिटी सर्टिफिकेट, जहाँ पे 4% पर एनम तक का इंटरेस्ट रेट में आपको क्रेडिट मिल सकता है, मीन्स थोड़ा उधार मिल सकता है. कवर्स बोथ कैपिटल इन्वेस्टमेंट एंड वर्किंग कैपिटल. द डिफरेंस, कैपिटल इन्वेस्टमेंट इज लाइक फॉर बाइंग फॉर अ बिगर थिंग, जैसे कोई मशीन लेनी है, दैट्स अ बिगर इन्वेस्टमेंट, राइट? वर्किंग कैपिटल मीन्स डे टू डे, मीन्स फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ यू वांट टू बाय सम रॉ मटेरियल, राइट? Dye, you want to buy dye, you want to buy fabric, you want to give money, salary to the employees, ठीक है? That is the working capital, ठीक है? तो दोनों कवर करते हैं इंटरेस्ट सब्सिडी. वर्कशेड schemes to improve the workspaces of spinning and weaving, and also to improve the storage structure so that raw materials, tools, accessories or semi finished goods then they can be kept, ठीक है? Strengthening of existing weak खादी institution, ठीक है? Infrastructure support provide करना, ठीक है? For renovation of outlet, again to make them more, to beautify them, to create more designs over there so that more and more customers they can come. इसके अलावा apart from that, market linkage and brand promotion measures is done by KVIC. First of all, this making their own e-commerce platform where you can buy things, ठीक है? Brand, and they are doing the brand promotion of Khadi India, ठीक है? So that a brand name established for the local artisans, ठीक है? Now we have come to the third news. Rajasthan tops India's wool production in financial year 2024. These rankings are important. And when we talk about highest annual growth rate, वहाँ पे पंजाब आ गया है. What does it mean? देखो, for example, I'm just giving this random example to simplify the understanding, ठीक है? जैसे राजस्थान पंजाब है. For example, in financial year 24, Rajasthan produced 50 kg of wool while Punjab just produced 30 kg. So which state ranks above? Of course, Rajasthan when it comes to the production. But imagine a year before that, Rajasthan had produced 45 kg of wool, but Punjab had produced just 5 kg of wool, right? So when we say that Rajasthan has topped the wool production, we are talking about the quantity which has produced, okay? But when we talk about the annual growth rate, means from a year before that, if you compare how much production of wool has been done, if you see the jump from 45 to 50 is very less, right? But from 5 to 30 is very more, right? So this is where the Punjab has topped, right? Highest annual growth rate, means from a year before that, how much production has increased of that state, तो वहां पे पंजाब आ गया, ठीक है. तो overall production is Rajasthan, and then if you talk about highest annual growth rate, that is done by Punjab, ठीक है. There were some other key points also that was there in the news, important for the exam that we're going to look at it. India is second largest sheep, we have the second largest sheep population. First में कौन है आपकी, first में China है, ठीक है. And when we talk about wool production, we are in 9th in number, ठीक है. इसके अलावा टोटल वूल प्रोडक्शन इन द ईयर फाइनेंशियल ईयर 2024 वाज 33.69 मिलियन केजी, ठीक है. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, दिस इज द रैंकिंग. इन फर्स्ट वी हैव राजस्थान, देन जम्मू कश्मीर, देन वी हैव कर्नाटका. दीज आर द टॉप 3. ओवरऑल 10 की बात करें, you see if your state is also there or not, right? But top 3 we have Rajasthan, Jammu Kashmir and Karnataka. Then there are some other points also, ठीक है. जैसे स्टेट वाइज शेयर की बात करें, राजस्थान हैज लाइक द टोटल, इफ यू टॉक अबाउट 100% आउटपुट ऑफ वूल इन इंडिया, 47.53 was from Rajasthan, and hence it has stopped, right? Jammu Kashmir 23.06, then Gujarat. Please don't get confused that here Karnataka was third, so why like Gujarat is written over there. Please keep in mind that of certain state the percentage was given, not of all, okay? So we have deliberately added it over here, so that means there are chances it can be asked in exam because it was there in the news, ठीक है. तो you don't get confused that here Karnataka is third, so why Gujarat का percentage is written. It was mentioned in the news, and that is why we have added it over here, ठीक है. Annual growth rate की बात करें, highest आपका कहाँ पे है, that is by Punjab, ठीक है. 22.4% from a year previous year. फिर then we have Tamil Nadu, then Gujarat. Type of wool which is produced in India, carpet grade, जो means the wool that is used to make carpet. 85% of wool that is produced in India is usually the carpet grade type. 5% is apparel grade. Apparel means clothes, ठीक है. clothes की 5% wool बनती है. And coarser grade means जैसे coarser grade is used for making blankets, dari and all that stuff, right? These are like very rough sort of wool in nature, and these are used to make such products, ठीक है. Apart from that, thoda there were like mention of organized sector in wool industry in India, that we have unorganized sector. तो organized sector में composite mills है, combining units, spinning mills, like means you know in infrastructure availability क्या है. Unorganized में power looms, hand looms, इन सब चीजों को use किया जाता है, ठीक है. Apart from that, if we talk about like sheep category contribution क्या है wool production में, maximum is by use. If you have read the static, you know that use is like the female of sheep. Males are known as rams, ठीक है. Castrated males are known as wethers, ठीक है. And uncastrated males are known as ram. Basically you can say the males, ठीक है. And then we have lambs. Lambs are like the kids of them. 40.33% जो wool है वो बनती है. तो maximum आपको किससे बनती है, use जो females है, those are used, ठीक है. Apart from that, there were also mention of some of the these breeds of sheep that exist in different regions. जैसे राजस्थान के arid climate में जो मारवाड़ी एंड चोकला है, they support the coarse wool production. जम्मू कश्मीर में जो फाइन वूल है, it comes from the छंटांगी एंड मरीनो sheep. वूल सेक्टर, ओके, ठीक है. तो ये दो आपकी कुछ शीप्स के नाम थे, लाइक यू कैन कीप दैट इन माइंड. मरीनो इज फ्रॉम लाइक इट इज reared in Jammu and Kashmir. By this you can keep in mind, or by this you can memorize this fact. चोकला जो है वो राजस्थान में rear की जाती है, ठीक है. Now coming to the fourth, digital portal launch for certificate of origin of cultivated medicinal plants. This has been done under the framework of Biological Diversity Amendment Act 2023 and the subsequent rules that have come after that. Now what is this? See, basically what happens, like medicinal, there are a lot of medicines that are made in India. Of course, there must be many industries and farmers that are engaged in it, okay? Usually what happens, there is one framework, Biological Diversity Amendment Act, which says basically that if you are taking any medicines, like if you are not growing any medicinal plant but you are taking directly from the forest, you have to share if you have to share whatever profit you have with the local community, and that is known as your excess and benefit sharing, ठीक है. What is excess and benefit sharing? Whatever you are taking, whatever any organization is, be it government, be it like these private entities or whatsoever, whoever is taking benefit of the natural resources of any area, they have to share benefit from the with the local community. This is what the access and benefit sharing means under the Biodiversity Act, ठीक है, 2023 Amendment Act 2023, ठीक है. In what conditions you don't have to share the profit? If you are growing these medicines on your own. Please keep in mind, you have to share the benefit if you're directly taking up from the natural environment these medicinal plants. But if you have on your you have taken your own field, you are growing there, so then whatever profit comes, it is yours. ठीक है. अब how the government will know that if you are growing your own plants or if you're taking from the natural resource? Okay, this they know by a certification of origin which you have to get from the government. All right. So if I am a farmer who is growing my own medicinal plant, I would have to first apply for certification of origin. That will be my proof that I'm not taking these medicinal plant from natural resources, but I am growing them on my own. ठीक है. Initial work was very hectic. There was a lot of paperwork and all that. Now to make that more smooth, the National Biodiversity Authority, they have operationalized a digital portal where these certification of origin can be get easier than the previous case. ठीक है. तो ये पूरी बात है. ठीक है. And now when I have that certification of origin, I can have access and benefit sharing exemption. Exemption means उससे हटना, because these plants I'm growing on my own, so I don't have to go with this access and benefit sharing wala clause, right, under the Biodiversity Amendment Act 2023. ठीक है. तो to get exempted from sharing the profit, I need to have a certification of origin that I'm growing my own plants, and for that a digital portal has been launched by National Biodiversity Act. Simple as that. ठीक है. पूरी कहानी इसमें यही है. Right. And also this National Biodiversity Authority, it falls under Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. That you have to keep in mind. Okay. Now let's do some question number 1. In February, the Any Race portal primarily facilitate linkage between which of the following stakeholders, like exporter, importers, banks and MSPs, cooperatives and NABARD, NGOs and CSR agencies, yeah, farmer, FPO, cities and buyers. That is the correct answer. Second, according to February, KVIC functions under which ministry? Okay, so I hope you all know it under the Ministry of MSME. नेक्स्ट है द डिजिटल पोर्टल ऑफ सर्टिफिकेशन ऑपरेट्स अंडर विच एक्ट. ठीक है, कि ये सर्टिफिकेशन ऑफ ओरिजिन होना चाहिए, ये किसके अंदर था? तो अभी आपका ये जो बायोलॉजिकल डाइवर्सिटी अमेंडमेंट एक्ट 2023 है, दिस इज द लेटेस्ट वन अंडर विच दिस सर्टिफिकेशन ऑफ ओरिजिन इज नीडेड. Then, as per February data, which state stood highest annual growth rate? Please keep in mind, we are talking about annual growth rate and not the highest production. Because it is annual growth rate, that is why Punjab is the answer. Had it been asked about the highest wool production, then Rajasthan would have been the answer. ठीक है. The digital portal for issuance of certification for cultivated medicinal plant is launched by which organization? Under the जो आपकी biological amendment act उसके अंदर था, लेकिन जो आपकी नेशनल बायोडाइवर्सिटी अथॉरिटी है, इट इज टेकिंग केयर ऑफ इट. ठीक है. अनदर क्वेश्चन, सिक्स्थ क्वेश्चन इज देयर फॉर यू. ठीक है, दिस इज नॉट द फिफ्थ, दिस इज द सिक्स्थ क्वेश्चन. दैट इज एज रिपोर्टेड विच स्टेट रैंक सेकंड इन वूल प्रोडक्शन इन इंडिया इन फाइनेंशियल ईयर 24. तो फर्स्ट तो राजस्थान है, बट सेकंड आपकी क्या थी? दैट वाज योर जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. ठीक है. नाउ देयर इज अ होमवर्क क्वेश्चन फॉर यू ऑल. राजस्थान अकाउंटेड व्हाट परसेंटेज ऑफ टोटल वूल प्रोडक्शन in India in the financial year 2024?
We conduct this series where we cover such news which have chances of being asked in exam, okay, which from where descriptive answer from where objective questions can be asked. You can utilize these in your descriptive answer writing, and also like these things help you understand and get updated with, you know, what are the things that are going on across country. And we usually cover these news in two parts for a month, like part 1 and part 2. So this is February part 2, where we are covering the news, important news. ठीक है, कभी कभी we complete in 3 parts also, depending on like how many news are there. All right, so currently it is part 2 of February, where we are going to first understand seaweed farming expansion. Basically, my aim of adding this particular news was to let a lot of you understand who don't know what is seaweed farming, right? What currently government is doing about it, and also there were, like, you know, few data points, like depending on which state rank highest in the wheat farming and everything. These information can be asked, and that is why I wanted to discuss under your Matsya Sampada Yojana. ठीक है. Initially Matsya Sampada Yojana, like that was launched for fisheries sector, but definitely fisheries is not just about the fishes, it is also about other organism that exist in water, be it your, you know, other aquatic organism, for example prawns, shrimps, crabs, etc. And also the plants that are consumed. Yes, there are water plants that are consumed, known as seaweeds. Okay, so what are the initiative that has been taken under it? We are going to talk about it. And then a new portal has been launched with the name Bharat Vistar. Okay, it is a AI based digital public infrastructure for farmers. We are going to understand about it. Third, in the Lok Sabha, there were the minister, he talked about that what are the smart agro food systems and climate resilient agriculture like we are currently following in agriculture. And recently World Pulses Day was celebrated, and people are losing their interest in pulses due to the changes in food preference and everything. So because of that, a little bit emphasis on that factor was done in this World Pulses Day. We are going to see look at them in detail one by one. First of all, what is seaweed farming, okay, and what expansion under this is happening. So basically these are the seaweeds, okay, these are the seaweeds. Simply these are the weeds plants that are grown in the aquatic environment, okay, and these are highly nutritious, and they are in fact in certain cultures जैसे आपका जो साउथ ईस्ट एशिया कल्चर है, they are like integral part of it. And in India also, like government is trying that this gets incorporated somewhere in our food, not culture but yes diet also. And along with that, seaweed, of course, then seaweed has a lot of export opportunities, ठीक है. So for that reason seaweed farming में अब emphasis डाला जा रहा है under मत्स्य संपदा योजना. If we talk about India's coastline, which is around like 11,000 kilometer, and potential sites where seaweed cultivation can be done, it is around 384, ठीक है. तो total potential area, and what is the total potential seaweed cultivation can be done, it is somewhere around 24 hectare. No need to memorize these things from examination point of view, but yes, this is just you to get a generic idea that what is the potential in seaweed farming we have, ठीक है. Talking about the aim that has been put under now Matsya Sampada Yojana from 2021 to 2025 2026, like in this time period, seaweed has was marked as the priority activity, ठीक है. And around 20 this 5 years range, around like 198 crore projects were approved for the seaweed farming, ठीक है. Area under active cultivation, if we talk about, Tamil Nadu का highest है, then of Gujarat, then of Andhra Pradesh, and then of Lakshadweep. And to improve that, Lakshadweep में अभी जो cluster formation भी की गई है, ठीक है. Now beneficiary की अब देखो, because in Tamil Nadu the highest cultivation is currently happening, so that is why beneficiaries भी आपके सबसे ज़्यादा आपको तमिलनाडु के ही मिलेंगे. Then as you see the ranking, like it's the similar ranking only, right? Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh and Lakshadweep, currently these are, you can say, dominant states where seaweed cultivation is happening, ठीक है. इसके लिए there is two type by which seaweeding is done. One is monoline and one is tube net method, ठीक है. These two methods are there. I've added a picture over here to tell you the clear difference, ठीक है. These are both the methods of cultivating seaweed, ठीक है. What is the similarity or difference, ठीक है. Here in monoline method, basically what happens, देखो, mono means what? Mono means single, okay, and line is like line only, like you know about it, right? So in monoline method what happens, basically there are two endpoints as you can see in the picture, the first one, ठीक है. And there what happens, anchor is made and a single, mono means single line of a rope is like attached over there, ठीक है. Then these weeds are attached over it so that they can grow. Why they are being attached? Because definitely here we want it for the business, we want it for harvesting and then selling it. So it becomes easier when these weeds, they are being attached to some anchor, so that it becomes easier for them to harvest, ठीक है. दिस इज डन, ठीक है. तो मोनोलाइन मेथड एक ही होता है, ठीक है. सेकंड मेथड इज ट्यूब नेट मेथड. तो इन दिस एज अ नेम सजेस्ट, देयर इज ट्यूब दैट इज इन्वॉल्व. सो इफ यू लुक एट द स्ट्रक्चर, इट इज इन अ फॉर्म ऑफ अ ट्यूब एंड देन नेट इज यूज्ड. व्हाई नेट इज यूज्ड? सो दैट द फ्लो ऑफ वाटर, इट बिकम्स ईजियर, ठीक है. तो दिस मेथड इज बेटर, ट्यूब नेट मेथड, बिकॉज what happens in monoline method, what happens, the fishes, they come and feed on these and everything, right? But that is avoided in the tube net method, as you can see in the picture, ठीक है. But दोनों में like anchor is there, and you provide a support where the seaweeds are attached and they multiply, ठीक है. You have to keep in mind, it's just not that one weed that will grow. These weeds, they keep on developing their leaves, ठीक है. And the leaves is what we consume, ठीक है. तो leaves अपने develop होते रहते हैं, harvesting of leaf is done and the new leaves will originate, ठीक है. तो that is your monoline method and tube net method, ठीक है. अगर इसकी बात करें तो in this we have seen कि in these methods are being promoted. देखो traditional way is that whatever seaweed is present in the nearby water body, you're just taking it, which is used for consumption. But now if we have to enter into the business of it, so definitely we have to culture it, ठीक है. So monoline method and tube net method के लिए काफी ज्यादा क्या है आपके जो projects हैं, those have been approved, ठीक है. Apart from that, जो seaweed park है has been established located in Tamil Nadu, and this is the reason जहाँ पे वहाँ पे इतना ज़्यादा production हो रहा है. But in this particular news that was discussed in Lok Sabha, it was also said that Lakshadweep was designated now as seaweed cluster. What does it mean? Now focus will be more in Lakshadweep regarding the seaweed farming. ठीक है, self-help groups will be set up. ठीक है, they will be trained about this thing. ठीक है, so that was about it. ठीक है, तो ये this was the news. The main thing that I wanted to tell you about the seaweed farming and the different types of it that is followed, and currently like which state. So Tamil Nadu is the one which is like highest in the active cultivation that is happening. ठीक है, coming to now second news, that is about Bharat Vistar. So Bharat Vistar is what? It is a AI powered digital platform for farmers, of which phase 1 has been recently launched. And from where? From Jaipur. Sometime they ask that from where this particular maybe scheme, maybe platform, maybe activity that has been launched. So you have to keep in mind the phase 1 of Bharat Vistar has been launched from Jaipur. And what is this about? See, a lot we know that now government is moving towards the digital form of communication, right? For every scheme there is a platform. For every facility that the government is providing, we have a online platform for that, right? But it becomes for a farmer, and we know that for a farmer a lot of schemes are there for the agriculture sector. Okay, now for each and every scheme, the farmer would have to go to a certain web page only, right? Because for every scheme, if there are 10 schemes, then there are 10 different web page with 10 different activities and everything, right? So it was very difficult for farmer. And again, what's the use of AI, or what's the use of digitalization? To make easier the life of people, right? So this Bharat Vistar has been developed. It is a AI powered, okay? AI has been used to create this digital public infrastructure, and it is nothing but a single digital gateway for all the agriculture services that are there across India. There are n number of services for farmers, and for them n number of we have n number of n number of web pages available for that. Okay, so this will act as what? This will act as an integrated source where you can access to all these services that are across there. Okay, for example, like if to give an example that what all the things that this will do, for example, real time information on weather forecast it will do, and from where it will take up the this information from the India Meteorological Department. In short, it is known as IMD. Okay, apart from that, market prices it will take from another web page with the name AG Marknet. Okay, then disease and pest alert it will take through the national pest surveillance system, right? And data integration through AgriStack. So here you are looking at that there were already a lot of web pages that existed. So this will act as a single gateway. It will take the some information from one of the website, and it will be there only, and from another website some other information. So for farmer to access initially two services, he would have to go to two web pages, but now everything is there in a single web page. Okay, and farmers can also access scientific crop and soil survey advisory, which has been launched by ICAR. जो भी advisories ICAR निकालता है, initially it was on their platform. Now it will be reflected in your Bharat Vistar also. This is how it looks like. ठीक है, this is the logo. This is how Bharat Vistar looks like. And some other key features, key highlights related to Bharat Vistar is the platform integrates 10 major central government schemes. ठीक है, कौन सी? जैसे PM किसान के लिए we had different portal, right? But that information can now be accessed in Bharat Vistar. Similarly, for Fasal Bima Yojana, we had different portal, soil health card, modified interest subvention scheme, submission on agriculture mechanization, per drop more crop, PM Kisan Sinchai Yojana, PM अन्नदाता आय संस्करण अभियान, एग्रीकल्चर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फंड और किसान क्रेडिट कार्ड. For everything we had different portals, but now all the information that are available there, those will be provided in this single platform. ठीक है, farmers can check benefit status also, register complaint also, track their grievance readdressal also for the different scheme in the single platform, which is Bharat Vistar. And also it is very important to understand that this particular portal is designed as voice first AI system. सिस्टम, ठीक है, सो दैट द फार्मर्स दे कैन एक्सेस द सर्विसेज इवन विद द हेल्पलाइन नंबर ऑल्सो. आप इस हेल्पलाइन नंबर पे कॉल करो and all the features that are there, you can access that also, ठीक है. You can call also in this number. Apart from that, you can use mobile app also, web interface also, which I've already told you, and chatbot का भी system है. And chatbot, if you look at it, क्या नाम है उसका, what is the name? Sometimes such questions are also asked, right, that what is the name of the chatbot for this XYZ portal. So for your Bharat Vistar portal, the name is Bharti, ठीक है. If you look at it, it's written, right, hi, I am Bharti. तो chatbot है जिसका नाम भारती है, ठीक है, and 24/7 services है. अब as we have started with this news, we understood that this is the phase 1 that has been launched, ठीक है. तो phase 1 जो है, that is currently in the limited state it has been launched, ठीक है, महाराष्ट्र, बिहार एंड गुजरात में, ठीक है, and currently only in Hindi and English language, ठीक है. Then what will happen, means this particular portal will be available in 3 phases. In phase 1, in certain states जैसे महाराष्ट्र, बिहार, गुजरात का integrated means form में हिंदी इंग्लिश में मिलेगा. Then within 3 months additional languages, more languages will be added, जैसे तमिल, बंगाली, असमी, कन्नड़ा will be added. And then in further 3 months, so means overall 6 months में total of 11 languages will be added, so that farmers they can access this platform even in their native language, ठीक है. इसके अलावा जैसे और बातें भी की गई इन द लोकसभा, ऐसे टोल्ड यू ना दैट इट वाज मेंशन, आई एम सॉरी, ड्यूरिंग द लॉन्च, ठीक है, दैट व्हाट एल्स विल हैपन, द गवर्नमेंट हैज आल्सो अनाउंस्ड AI फॉर एग्रीकल्चर रोड मैप, हैकाथॉन एंड एग्रीकोश एज अ पार्ट ऑफ ब्रॉडर डिजिटल एग्रीकल्चर स्ट्रेटजी. व्हाट इज एग्रीकोश? एग्रीकोश इज दैट पोर्टल वेयर यू नो ऑल द पब्लिकेशंस दैट आर रिलेटेड टू एग्रीकल्चर, ऑल द गाइडलाइंस दैट एग्जिस्ट, ठीक है. तो एग्रीकोश इट्स लाइक अ डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी, ठीक है, रिलेटेड टू एग्रीकल्चर, ठीक है. तो फर्दर जाके इनका भी इंटीग्रेशन किया जाएगा, सो दैट यू नो वन स्टॉप सॉल्यूशन कैन बी देयर, ठीक है. नाउ नेक्स्ट न्यूज वी हैव smart agro food systems and climate resilient agriculture. So recently minister of state for agriculture and farmers welfare, they talked about this, the initiatives on climate resilience, carbon neutral and regenerative agriculture in Lok Sabha. And government mentioned some of the schemes that they are currently running, जैसे national mission for sustainable agriculture, ठीक है. Schemes जैसे अब sustainable agriculture is what, that we are utilizing all the sources that we have, but in that manner that it is available for future generation also, in that manner that we are not wasting it, we are using it to the optimum level, ठीक है. तो इसके अंदर जैसे per drop more crop, per drop more crop का क्या idea है. Basically what we do initially, how the irrigation used to happen in field, the water was just flooded in the field, right. Now what happens in per drop more drop, here what happens, like pipelines are added, ठीक है, and in those drops are there, basically drip irrigation system, ठीक है, and there will be holes in these pipes, and from there the drop by drop nearby the root region the water will be provided. So here you are seeing that how less water we are using and more efficient, because they are discharging in the root zone only, right. So this is your per drop more crop, ठीक है. Apart from that, इसके अलावा ड्रिप इरिगेशन के अलावा स्प्रिंकल सिस्टम कैन ऑल्सो बी यूज, ठीक है. तो देर इज लाइक अ स्ट्रक्चर, ठीक है, स्प्रिंकल इरिगेशन के लिए, ठीक है, एंड फ्रॉम देयर लाइक वाटर इज जस्ट डिस्चार्ज लाइक इन द फॉर्म ऑफ रेन ड्रॉप ड्रॉपलेट्स, देयर ऑल्सो कंजर्वेशन ऑफ वाटर इज देयर, ठीक है. तो वाटर यूज एफिशिएंसी के लिए, ठीक है. सॉइल हेल्थ एंड फर्टिलिटी स्कीम्स है, राइट, सो दैट यू नो टेस्टिंग ऑफ सॉइल कैन बी डन एंड ओनली दोज न्यूट्रिएंट्स आर एडेड which are actually required, and no unnecessary adding of chemicals in the field will be there. So this is a form of sustainable agriculture. From Fasal Bima Yojana and restructure weather-based crop insurance scheme, the crop loss are due to natural calamity. Those are being reimbursed to the farmers, ठीक है. National Innovation in Climate Resilient Agriculture, ये project के through, like first the districts have been identified that which are actually vulnerable to climate change, and then once you have identified that which states need the help, then what can be done, suggestive methods can be taken to mitigate, or you can say to take care of the situation, ठीक है. तो currently NICRA ने कितने प्रोजेक्ट में कितने जो ऐसे डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं, those has been classified climatically vulnerable, 310, ठीक है. And among this also 109 districts are very high vulnerable and 201 are high vulnerable, ठीक है. इसके अलावा what government is doing, ठीक है, climate resilient villages बना रही हैं, ठीक है, कृषि विज्ञान केंद्र के थ्रू. तो कृषि विज्ञान केंद्र act as a act as a link that whatever scientists are studying, that how we can do sustainable agriculture, actually Krishi Vigyan Kendra then go to the farmers and teach them this. Okay, so Krishi Vigyan Kendra act as a link between lab to land, whatever is learned in lab by the scientist, KVKs go to the villages and then teach the farmers. Okay, so that on ground implementation can be done. ठीक है, तो कृषि विज्ञान केंद्र का उसमें इंपॉर्टेंस है. ठीक है, then ICR has also released such crop varieties which are climate resilient. They can be grown in a drought-like situation, right? And apart from that, very important number 731 kVK is currently we have that is helping with it. Okay. Finally, coming to the last news, World Pulses Day recently celebrate हुआ था on 10th of February 2026, and the theme for this year was Pulses of the World from Modesty to Excellence. Basically, अभी क्या हो रहा है that people are switching from pulses because it is considered that humble food. Humble food means the rural kind of food, or people who don't have money, they rely on pulses. So, and because purchasing power is increasing, more options are increasing, animal based food consumption is increasing. Because of that is what is happening, people are leaving eating pulses. But pulses is highly nutrient dense, okay, and also an environmentally sustainable crop. So that is why in this particular year's theme or the celebration, the aim was to actually promote this again, right? To avoid this misconception that pulses is a humble food, right? To make people understand that what is the value or the nutritive value of the pulses, है ना? इन सब चीज़ों के बारे में बात की गई. And it's been observed that even it is highly nutritious, still per capita consumption is declining, not only in the developed state but in the developing country also, due to the dietary shift and changing consumer preferences. Some are moving to more, they consider because protein is present in pulses, right? But even like you also getting this awareness that that there are other options also which have more protein than pulses. So people are switching towards that because of their dietary preferences, right? Dietary shifts are हैं, ठीक है. Again, in some culture pulses is considered as a humble food, right? So because of these XYZ reason, people are shifting towards it. But pulses is rich in protein, fiber, vitamins and minerals, and making them essential for balanced and healthy diets. ठीक है, तो और environmental benefits भी हैं उसके. ठीक है, because it replenish the nitrogen in soil. ठीक है, in a natural way. ठीक है, तो ये climate resilient भी है and environmental sustainable crops हैं. ठीक है, तो that is why in 2026 theme emphasis was focused on restoring pulses to the center of our modern, healthy and sustainable diet, and strengthening their role in global food security and nutrition. So these were some of the news that we have covered. Now let's look at the questions. In February, Bharat Vistar was launched as, like it has been launched as what? So it has been launched as your AI powered digital public infrastructure for agriculture, which is like a one stop solution for all the portals that exist where the agriculture services that existed. ठीक है, in February how many KVKs we have reported? ठीक है, तो here the correct answer is यहाँ पे option number D, that is your 731 KVKs अभी exist करते हैं. KVKs act as a link between lab to land. ठीक है, आपका first KVK पौंडीचेरी में establish हुआ था. Then we have the theme of World Pulses Day for this year was what? It was for your Pulses of the World from Modesty to Excellent. Now there is a homework for you all, that Bharat Vistar integrates real-time weather information from which of the following portals. ठीक है, portals of which organization, you have to tell that. That is a homework for you. Hi everybody, welcome to EduTap, and I also want to welcome to the ARD Current Affairs series going on for the year 2026 cycle of NABARD grade examination. But these news not only would help you with NABARD grade exam, but whatever agriculture exams that you're giving and their current affair, if it is asked, these news are going to help you. So the news that we're going to cover today is, first of all, recently Access Pass has been granted for fishing in India's exclusive economic zones. ठीक है, we'll talk about it, what are exclusive economic zones, right? Why these pass have been given, we will talk about it. Next is CSIR transfers low GI glycemic index designer rice and other market ready technologies to some private companies. Which companies are they, why they were selected, and what are the like transfer that has been done, we will look at it. And cabinet recently approved MSP for raw jute, so important, MSPs are important. And NIF facilitates commercialization of farmer developed wheat and pigeon pea rice. इसके बारे में भी हम देखेंगे. ठीक है, कुछ varieties आई हैं market में. And if you have seen some of the previous year questions of NABARD, तो variety कभी कभी पूछ ली गई है, तो whatever that is in news, देखो all varieties we can't do, but the ones which are in news at least we can look at them. ठीक है, starting off with launch of access pass for fishing in India's exclusive economic zones. So basically, first of all, exclusive economic zones. So see, for every country which has some water bodies connected to its mainland area, right, some part of that water body is said to be it means you can say that it belongs to that particular country, and how much from your land to the sea to 200 nautical mile. What is nautical mile? It is a measurement of distance. जैसे we have kilometer, right, we have meter, kilometer. Similarly, when we do that in water, we call it nautical miles, right? So for every country which is connected, of which land is connected to the water body, so 200 nautical mile belongs to them. Like whatever resources that exist under that particular area, means in that particular 200 nautical mile area, everything belongs to that particular country. So we have this much, right? We have around 200 nautical mile inside water, that the resources that we can utilize of water. But you know how much we currently utilize? We our fishermen, they are just currently they are utilizing only, or they are going inside the water just 40 to 50 nautical mile. So you can see that how much, you know, vast area that is still left to explore. And in fact, a lot of, you know, very you can say economically benefiting fishes, for example tuna, they reside inside that deeper area, right? So for that reason ये pass जो लाई है government, वैसे basically this pass actually allows the motor boats to go deeper inside the water. It's not like that initially it was not allowed. It was like a lot of problems were there. For example, what are the, you know, legal rules related to going inside, deep inside the water? There were no clear such rules before, right? So it was confusing for farmer also, how much they can go, how much they can't go. Secondly, what happens sometime what happened, like there are no safety measures deep inside the water, right, for fishermen, so they would not want to risk their life. And also a lot of time farmers are not aware that what more they can explore inside the water, right? So because of these lot reasons, ठीक है, are deep inside the water was still unexplored. That is why government, they came up with the pass. It allows first of all farmers, right, to understand that there are a lot of resources deep inside the water which is economically beneficial for them. Secondly, the government has also come up with some protective gears, so that fishermen, if they're going deep inside the sea, they would not have to worry about. Government is there. If something mishap happens, government is there for them. Okay. And and thirdly, like, you know, again, to get the इकोनॉमी बेटर, ठीक है, ये सारी चीजें हेल्प करेंगी. ठीक है, तो ये किसके अंदर आया है? दिस एक्सेस पास फॉर फिशिंग इन एक्सक्लूसिव इकोनॉमिक जोन्स. ठीक है, इट हैज कम अंडर द सस्टेनेबल हार्नेसिंग फिशरीज इन द एक्सक्लूसिव इकोनॉमिक जोन रूल 2025. ठीक है, व्हाट विल हैपन, व्हाट इज दिस पास अबाउट? दिस पास इज अबाउट मैकेनाइज्ड वेसल्स एंड मोटराइज्ड वेसल्स अबव 24 मीटर. दे कैन हैव दिस पास फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, ठीक है, टू गेट इनटू द सी. ठीक है, while traditional non motorized crafts are exempted. इसका मीनिंग क्या हुआ? इसका मीनिंग ये नहीं है that they are illegal, they can't go, right? But the thing is that you can imagine, like, we are talking about deep into the sea, right? So there, if these non motorized crafts boats, they might not, you know, sustain their like just if you compare that from a motor boat, right? तो motor boat को ये pass अगर मिलेगा, if motor boats have this pass, they can go deep inside, right? But जो traditional non motorized craft है, like they are they can go as much deeper they want to go into the ocean as per, you know, their boat capability, and they are exempted from the pass. Like even if they go deeper inside, they would not be restricted, and if they don't want to go, it's not compulsion for them to go because of their non motorized craft that they have, right? Motor boats are better functioning in deep inside the sea, right, if you compare to the traditional boats. Okay, pass is free of cost so that all can take the benefit. And from where you can take the pass? From a portal with the name Real Craft. ठीक है, it has a full form, registration and licensing of fishing crafts. ठीक है, ensuring a transparent and time bound digital process. ठीक है, and also this portal that we are talking about, it is integrated with your MPEDA. Just like EPEDA we had for agriculture, we have an authority known as MPEDA with a full form, Marine Product Export Development Authority. And as the name suggests, this particular Authority promotes the export of the marine products that are captured or produced in India. ठीक है, तो ये जो अथॉरिटी है प्लस जो एक्सपोर्ट इंस्पेक्शन काउंसिल है, बोथ आर इंटीग्रेटेड विद रियल क्राफ्ट. वाई? Because see, from where this excess pass will get from real craft, right? So these two authorities, they can check that, how much production is happening, and they can make their plans, and their all their plans accordingly, that how they can promote the marine products in the foreign country. ठीक है, for or export inspection council will provide with the health certificates, which will empower the fishermen, because then if they get the certificate, it means that the product that they are selling are of good quality, so it will provide more opportunity in the foreign market to them. ठीक है, thereby supporting food export, ठीक है, through traceability and compliance. ठीक है, ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है? टू प्रोमोट डीप सी फिशिंग. ठीक है, स्ट्रेंथनिंग द कम्युनिटी, फिशरीज कम्युनिटी. ठीक है, फार्मर्स वेलफेयर सेफ्टी मेजर्स क्या है? 1 लाख ट्रांसपॉन्डर्स फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट विल बी इंस्टॉल्ड. व्हाट आर दीज ट्रांसपॉन्डर्स? Basically, like deep into the sea, if any ship it gets lost, right, these transponder will track them. ठीक है, तो 1 lakh has already been like installed, right? So that this will give some surety to the fishermen, that if they go deep inside the sea, they have some security present over there. ठीक है, 6 lakh fisheries farmers receive livelihood definitely, if more resources are available, then it will provide more opportunities. ठीक है, 1 लाख टोटल करने हैं, जिसमें से 50,000 हैज ऑलरेडी बीन इंस्टॉल्ड. ठीक है, एक्सीडेंट इंश्योरेंस कवरेज, ठीक है, एनहांस टू 5 लाख, सो दैट अगेन टू एनकरेज देम फॉर द श्योरिटी. ठीक है, एडिशनल इन्फॉर्मेशन क्या क्या है? इंडियन कोस्ट लाइन कितनी है? 11,099 किलोमीटर. एंड वी हैव एक्सक्लूसिव इकोनॉमिक जोन. एरिया कितना है? एरिया की बात कर रहे हैं, नॉट द लेंथ. लेंथ इज लाइक 200 नॉटिकल माइल, बट एरिया कितना है? 24 लाख स्क्वायर किलोमीटर. ठीक है, मेन फोकस कहाँ पे? अंडमान एंड निकोबार एंड लक्षद्वीप, बिकॉज इंडियाज 49% of exclusive economic zone, it belongs to these two regions. ठीक है, तो मेन इसमें यही था. ठीक है, next, this is how like real craft registration and licensing of fishing craft, right? This is how the portal it looks like, and it is developed by Department of Fisheries and National Informatics Centers. ठीक है, it is available, the service that it provides, licensing जैसे ये access pass, ठीक है, registration of fishing vessels, ownership transfer, issuance of excess pass, ये सब चीज़ों के काम आएगा. ठीक है, and integrated with MPDA and EIC, so that export potential can increase. So that was our first news. Coming to the second news, CSIR, National Institute for Interdisciplinary Science and Technology, they have transferred the indigenously developed technology to the industry partner. अब basically what is the thing? That the scientists, they are doing research, right? They are developing varieties, they are developing various methods by which agriculture sector is boosting. You can look it in a way, right? But now, like, they have developed a certain variety. Now how it will reach to the consumer, to the people? Because scientists work is just to develop the variety. It is not their work to then support it production, and then sell it to the consumer, right? So what these institute, they do, they develop something, and when it is like 100%, it is it is clear that like it can be sold to the consumer, then they raise then they open, you can say, bidding, right? In that bidding, a lot of companies, they come, they pitch themselves, that they will be producing, like they would take up the technology, and then they would produce these XYZ whatever crops that has been developed, varieties has been developed, and they will sell it into the market. Now all the companies, they bid, okay, but then it depends like which company can actually have that space or area which can do the exact production, how much penetration of that particular company it has in the market, right? On that basis, companies are randomly selected. So for this particular technology transfer, which two companies were selected in the bid? One was Tata Consumer Products Limited, and another one is SS Soul Foods, ठीक है, तमिलनाडु की. ठीक है, so for them a lot of technology transfer will happen of a lot of crops. जैसे कि सबसे इसमें important जो है आपका एक राइस है. ठीक है, राइस में यूजुअली क्या होता है, जो वाइट राइस होता है, द पॉलिश्ड वाइट राइस दैट वी ईट, सो इट स्पाइक्स योर शुगर वेरी लाइक क्विकली, राइट? एंड दैट इज बैड फॉर डायबिटिक पेशेंट्स. ठीक है, तो इसमें दीज टाइप इन दिस राइस विच हैज बिन लाइक फॉर विच द टेक्नोलॉजी हैज बिन ट्रांसफर्ड, एज सच कोई स्पेसिफिक नेम वॉज नॉट गिवन in the news, right? So the rice is of low glycemic index. index is actually what is responsible for the sugar spike. So it's good, ठीक है. And this particular rice is fortified or added with high protein and micronutrients, ठीक है, so that people who are consuming there this additional requirement of protein and micronutrients that can be fulfilled, ठीक है. Because what happens usually in Asia and African region, like rice is consumed a lot, right? So carbohydrate is being eaten a lot, but जो micronutrients है, protein है, that is not fulfilled. The demand of the or the need of the body is not fulfilled, right? So it causes hidden hunger. Hidden hunger means your stomach is full, but you are deficient of the micronutrients, right? So that is why that has been added. क्या क्या ऐड हुआ है? आयरन हुआ है, फॉलिक एसिड और विटामिन B12 जो है ऐड हुआ है, ठीक है. So apart from that, other technologies were also transferred. Coffee Cerema technology was transferred, ठीक है, to Tata Consumer Products, ठीक है. Bio based cardinal polyol modified polyurethane dispersion technology has been like switched, ठीक है, for leather fishing and metallic coating, ठीक है. तो बहुत सारे इसमें शिफ्ट हुए हैं. मेन जो आपको ध्यान रखना है, that was about like this, ठीक है. जो आपका राइस के बारे में, उसके बारे में आपको ज़्यादा ध्यान देना है, ठीक है. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट सम अदर प्रोडक्ट्स वर ऑल्सो लाइक जैसे जैवम है, ठीक है, इट इज़ अ इंजीनियर्ड माइक्रोबायोम, ठीक है. व्हाट हैपेंस यूजुअली लाइक स्पेशली इन कंपोस्टिंग ग्राउंड्स, यू नो समथिंग when it is decomposing, it smells a lot, it takes a lot of time, and it becomes unbearable for the people around that area, right? So Javam is a engineered microbe that has been developed, which what it does, it does the rapid decompose thing, ठीक है. And because of which odor is not there, ठीक है, faster decomposing without odor, ठीक है, without the smell, ठीक है, without any other leaching of the टॉक्सिन्स, दोज थिंग्स डज नॉट हैपन, ठीक है. सिक्योर्ड फॉर इंडस्ट्रियल लाइसेंसेस, ठीक है. इसके अलावा प्लांट बेस्ड लेदर ऑल्टरनेटिव्स हैज बीन लाइक ट्रांसफर्ड. सो लॉट ऑफ थिंग. लो सोडियम सॉल्ट फॉर्मुलेशन हैज बीन ट्रांसफर्ड, ठीक है. तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें ये ट्रांसफर टेक्नोलॉजी ट्रांसफर हुआ है, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट थर्ड न्यूज इज कैबिनेट अप्रूव्स MSP, ठीक है. व्हाट इज दिस? देखो जूट क्या होता है, जूट बैग्स यू मस्ट हैव सीन, ठीक है, ऐसे बैग्स देखे होंगे. तो इट इज मेड अप ऑफ योर रॉ जूट जो है, दैट गेट्स कन्वर्टेड इनटू द बैग्स, ठीक है. तो अभी कितना उसके लिए सपोर्ट प्राइस कितना दिया MSP? 5925, ठीक है. तो 5925 है. इसके अलावा कुछ अदर डिटेल्स है, राइट, जैसे 61.8% ऑफ ऑल इंडिया वेटेड एवरेज कॉस्ट से ज़्यादा है इसका, ठीक है. देन इफ यू टॉक अबाउट लास्ट टाइम से 275 पर क्विंटल बढ़ाया है, तो ये कुछ चीज़ें इसमें थी, ठीक है, बेसिकली, ठीक है. कमिंग टू द लास्ट न्यूज़, नेशनल इनोवेटिव फाउंडेशन अगेन विच कम्स अंडर द डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, they have made some high yielding crop varieties, ठीक है, and they have transferred it to Guinea Agro Product Limited for commercialization. As we have seen, some was given to Tata, right, of the varieties that were developed by CSIR. तो National Innovation Foundation ने जो bidding करी थी, means जो bidding निकाली थी, in that Guinea Agro Product Limited they got the license or certification for growing this, ठीक है, for the truthfully labeled seed. Basically, see, there are category of seeds depending on how much genetic purity it has. Genetic purity means what the breeder wanted to have in that particular crop, ठीक है. The first one is your breeder seeds, ठीक है. तो breeder seed means the seeds that are being developed by breeders, so it has 100% genetic purity, ठीक है. 100% genetic purity means it is exactly what the breeder want. But what happens in every generations, there are some alternation in genes that keep on happening. तो breeder seed के बाद आता है आपके foundation seed, ठीक है. Foundation seed have 99.5% purity. Below that then we have certified seed. Certified have around 99% purity. फिर then is your truthfully labeled seed. Basically truthfully labeled seeds, when you know what happens again, these breeder seed, foundation seeds, they are multiplying in number, right? But to now fulfill the demand of the consumer, now we have to do it in the vast area, the production of these seeds, right? So or the production of these crops, right? So then these are being sold, or the technology is transferred to the private, you can say, institute or maybe any company or anything, ठीक है, who have that much of space that they can do the production, and then penetration of these products can actually happen in the market, ठीक है. तो truthfully labeled seeds are those seed where that company who is taking up the technology self claims that they are going to keep the genetic purity as close as possible, possible, and around 98% genetic purity तक like it's being said that they try to achieve, so that liberty is given to them. तो ये कौन सी truthfully labeled seeds ये बनाएंगी, ठीक है. These are the varieties that has been developed. Kudrat 8, that is a wheat variety. Kudrat 9 is also wheat. Annapurna is also wheat. Then we have Kudrat 3, that is of pigeon pea. Please keep in mind 8 and 9 is of wheat, but Kudrat 3 is of pigeon pea, and Lalita is also pigeon pea. ठीक है, तो 3 for your wheat and 2 varieties for your pigeon pea was there. ठीक है, so these were all the news. Now let's look at the questions. ठीक है, in February the access pass for exclusive economic zone fishing is issued through which portal. ठीक है, कौन सा portal है, तो yes, Real Craft is the right answer. In February CSIR transferred a low GI designer rice technology, rice fortified with which of the following micronutrients. तो देखो micro जो nutrients से कौन कौन से थे, take a minute, you can pause the video and then read the option. Here option number 1 is the right answer: iron, folic acid and vitamin B12 along with 3x times the protein that exists in the normal rice. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इन फेब्रवरी द जैवम टेक्नोलॉजी. तो ये जैवम टेक्नोलॉजी किस चीज़ के लिए थी, तो दैट वाज फॉर द रैपिड एरोबिक कॉम्पोजिशन डिकम्पोजिशन. ठीक है, और या कंपोस्टिंग भी आप बोल सकते हो. देन इन फेब्रवरी एमएसपी ऑफ जो आपका रॉ जूट है वो कितना डिसाइड हुआ है, दैट हैज़ बिन डिसाइडेड योर 5925 पर क्विंटल. कमिंग टू द लास्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ टुडे, कमर्शलाइजेशन राइट्स फॉर फार्मर डेवलप क्रॉप वेराइटीज वर ग्रांटेड फॉर सेल इन विच कैटेगरी ऑफ सीड. जो अभी रिसेंटली 5 क्रॉप वेराइटीज दी गई हैं, ये किसके लिए दी गई हैं, दैट वाज फॉर द ट्रुथफुली लेबल सीड. ठीक है, नाउ होमवर्क फॉर यू ऑल, द रियल क्राफ्ट पोर्टल जो यूज हुआ है उसका फुल फॉर्म क्या है, ऐसे क्वेश्चन एग्जाम में आते हैं, दैट इज वाई वी आर. Alright, so if you're done with the video and looking for some courses to prepare for NABARD grade examination, so we have provided the link to our website over here. It is also present in the description box. Otherwise, you can just click over here and you will be redirected to the NABARD website of ours, of our courses. If you'll explore, we have explained each and everything, what are the things that you're going to get. Okay, we have some single courses just for if you're preparing just for NABARD, but if you're preparing with other exam, we have some combo courses, you can check them out. For filhal I will just talk about the single courses. We have different type of courses offered to you. For example, we have test series where each and everything what we provide, it is just in question and answer format, so kind of in a mock test format or practice. If you want to practice, you can go for test series. We have just for phase 2 also, and we have for phase 1 and phase 2 also. Then we have silver course where we provide content for phase 2 and interview. We have live classes, concept notes, summary sheets, mock test, interview sessions. We have mind maps also, a lot of quizzes for revision. Again, I would recommend you can just download the brochure and see whatever the things that you're going to get. Okay, and then we have a master course, that is gold course, where we provide each and everything that we offer for NABARD grade exam in your phase 1, phase 2 and interview format of the phase 1, phase 2 and interview in this gold course. Okay, so here the see one thing what I would recommend whenever you watch the video, because see these offers they keep on changing, right? So whenever you are watching the video, once explore the courses and see that if you're getting any better discounts on the website or not, right? So that is all in this particular video, and I wish you all the very best for your future. Thank you.